known as second term, this is known as third term. If I want to check a2 minus a1, that is equals to 3 minus 1, that is equals to 2, and a3 minus a2, that will equals to 5 minus 3, that is equals to 2. When the difference between two terms is equal, that means the difference between these two terms is 2 and these two terms is 2, then it is said to be an AP, not a normal sequence. This is a special name which is given to this sequence, that is arithmetic progression, if their difference, common difference is same. Okay, now that means the sequence become A, next term is A plus D, so next term is A plus 2D and 3D, so on. So this is the sequence of the AP, arithmetic progression. We have done in class 10 the general term of an AP. What is general term? In which it is a first term, it is equals to the a plus n minus 1, it is equals to a plus n minus 1 d. This is first term. A is said to be first term. D is common difference. Okay, you all have done in class 10. This is common difference and this is number of term. Okay, so this is the formula for finding the general term. If you want to find a2, then you can put the value of n, that is 2. Okay, if you want to find a3, so according to this general formula, I will find each and every term. Okay, now come to the sum of n terms. Sum of n term is n by 2 a plus l. A plus l is always applied there where there is a last term given. But if the last term is not given, so we have the another formula, that is n by 2 2a plus n minus 1d. Okay, so this whole concept is you all have done in your class 10th. Now come to the arithmetic mean. This is arithmetic mean. What is this arithmetic mean? A, B, C are in AP and B is the arithmetic mean of A and B. Then what about that arithmetic mean? A, B, C, that means B minus A is equals to C minus B. Okay. When I will take this A, B on the right hand side, it becomes 2B and it is A plus C. And B, that means B is equals to A plus C divided by 2. That means the arithmetic mean of an AP is equals to the addition of other two divided by 2. Okay, so this is the basic concept related to the arithmetic progression. Now come to the exercise. Now I have write down first two questions that are not different. These two questions you all have done in class 10. It is given in exercise 9.2 of NCERT. How we can solve these two questions? These are not difficult questions. Simple question, find the sum of odd integers from 1 to 2001. So I will take all the odd integer 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus so on plus 2001. Right? First of all, for finding the sum, I want n. So I will find the n by using an. That is a plus n minus 1 into d. An is 2001 and a is the first term, that is 1, plus n minus 1 and d is the common difference, 3 minus 1, that is 2. Now 2001 is equals to 1 plus 2n minus 2, that is equals to 2n minus 1, 2001. So this will come here, become 2n is equals to 2002. 1 plus 2001 plus 1, that is 2002, n is equals to 2002 upon 2. After cancellation, 1001. So n is equals to 1001. Now I will find the sum of odd integers. So s of 1001, that is 1000. I will first of all write the formulas for your convenience. N by 2 a plus l. Right, n is equals to 1000, as 1001, 1001 upon 2, a is 1, 1 plus 2001. So this will equals to 1001 into 2002 upon 2. After cancellation we will have 1001 into 1001. So I will multiply these two and I will get the answer, that is 100, 2001 after multiplying these two. So this is the way to solve question number 1. Now come to the question number 2. How we can solve the question number 2? That is also very simple like this question. You all have done in class 10. Okay, so I will solve this question because I want to make your flow for solving the AP's question. Find the sum of all natural numbers lying between 100 and 1000 which are multiple of 5. So which are multiple of 5, you have to find the natural numbers. Okay, between 100 to 1000. So I will write the multiple of 5, 105 plus 110 plus 115 and so on, and at last we have between, says between the 995. First of all, find n. By using an we will find n minus 1 into d. An is 995, a is 105 plus n minus 1 into, and you subtract these two, that is 5, right? This is 995 minus 105, that will equals to 995 and 105. This is 0, 9 and 9 minus 1, 890. So this is n minus 1 into 5. Then 890, I will divide by 5. That is equals to n minus 1. After cancellation, 5 and the 5. 5 sevens are 35, 5 fours are. So n is equals to 175. Okay, I will again check 5 ones are 5, 6, 7, 8, 5 sevens are 35. When you subtract this 35, okay, when you subtract this 35, it will equals to 35. Now 39 minus 35, that is 40, that is 178. So this is 178 minus plus 1, that is n equals to 179. So I will find the value of sum. I will find the sum. So as 179, I will use the same formula which I have done in previous question, that is a plus l, 105 plus 995. So I will add these two. When I will add these two, 105 and 995, 5 5s are 10, 10, then 9, 10, 11. So this is 1100 upon 2. So 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10. After multiplying these two, so I will get 98450. 98450. So this is the multiplication. After doing the multiplication, you will get the same answer. Okay, now come to the next question. Also very simple. I have written down the third question, in which first term is given as 2 and the question says that the sum of first 5 term is 1/4 of the sum of next 5 term, and you have to show that a20 is equals to minus 112. For finding a20 we want d. Okay, so we want d. For finding d, a is also given. We have to use the given criteria, the sum of first 5 terms. That means a, first of all I will write a is equals to 2 according to question. Question says that a1, a2, a3, a4 and a5. First 5 term is 1/4 of next 5 term. 1/4 of the sum of next 5 terms, that is 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Right? Now I will put the values according to the formula. First is a, this is a plus d, this is a plus 2d, this is a plus 4d and this is a plus 5d. Okay, so I will write the sum is equals to 1/4. This is a plus 5d, this is 5d. It will equals to, I have write one more, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. That is, one thing is wrong, there is a 3 and 4. 3 and 4, right? Because a4 is 1 reduced and this is 1 reduced. a6 is a plus 5d plus a plus 6d plus a plus 7d plus a plus 8d and the last one is a plus 9d. Okay, so next we have to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 times of a plus 1 or 2, 3 or 3, 6 and 4, 10d is equals to 1/4 and this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5a plus these 5 or 6, 11 or 7, 18, 18 or 8, 26, 26 and 9, that is 35. Okay, so we will do the multiplication. This comes here, 5a plus 10d into 4. that is equals to 5a plus 35d. 5 4s are 20a plus 40d is equals to 5a plus 35d. Okay, now I will put the value. First of all, I will simplify it. I will take this on the left hand side, 40d minus 35d is equals to 5a minus 20a. It will equals to 5d is equals to 5 minus, so this is minus 15a. I will put the value after dividing. I will divide. This is minus 15a divided by 5. 5 3s up. This is minus 3a. At last we will put the value of a, that is 2. So I will write 2, that is minus 6. D is equals to minus 6. I will concentrate only on a20, that is equals to a plus 19d. So what is the value of a? That is d, 19 into 6. Now the value is 2 minus 114, that is minus 112. So this is the way to solve the question number. This is A20 which you want to find out. So now this is the question number 3rd. Now come to the question number 4th. Now I have write down last 4th and 5th questions of an 9.2 exercise in which you have to find of an AP how many terms of an AP are needed to give the sum minus 25. So I will solve first of all question number 4. Question number 4 has series minus 6, minus 11 by 2, minus 5, so on. Right? A is equals to minus 6 for finding B. I will take it minus 11 by 2 minus minus 6, that will equals to minus 11 by 2 plus 6. By taking LCM, minus 11 plus 12 upon 2, that is equals to 1 by 2. So this is D and this is A. Now I will find sum. Sum is given as Sn is given as minus 25. You want to find N. That is N by 2. N by 2 times of A plus N minus 1D. Okay, I will use this formula because nth term is not given, last term is not given, so that's why I will take this formula. I don't know about N. 2 times of A, that is minus 6 plus N minus 1, D is equals to half. Okay, minus 25. In the next step, this is N by 2, this is minus 12 plus N minus 1 upon 2 is equals to minus 25. Right? I will take the LCM. N by 2, this is minus 24 plus N minus 1 upon 2 is equals to minus 25. This will equals to minus 25 and the next step is 2 2s are 4. I will take 4 on the right hand side and n minus 25. N minus 25 is equals to, this is negative 100. So I will write negative 100. N square minus 25 n plus 100 is equals to 0. So I will factorize by taking two numbers. After multiplying their two numbers, the value will be equals to 100, and after adding or subtracting, we should have 25. So I will take minus 20 and minus 5. Okay, the value are n minus 20 and minus 5 n minus 20 is equals to 0. This will equals to n minus 5 and this is n minus 20 is equals to 0. N has two values, 5 and 20. So there are two numbers and which the sum we will get the sum minus 25. So this is the solution of question number 4. Now come to the question number 5. How we can solve question number 5? That is also very simple. I will take, but it is not in a numerical value. It is in a constant form. Okay, so you have to do it by using the constant form. It is little bit lengthy as compared to the numerical values, in which given pth term is 1 by q and qth term is 1 by p, and you have to find the sum of pq terms that should be equals to half pq plus 1. For finding the sum, we need a and d. Okay, so we will concentrate by using these two terms. We will concentrate on finding a and d. The first is pth term, a plus p minus 1 into d is equals to 1 by q, and the second one, this is the pth term, and then second, this is named as first term, and the qth term minus 1 into d is equals to 1 by p. This is qth term. This is qth term is equals to 1 by p. This is 2. I will subtract 1 minus 2. I will take the values a plus p minus 1 into d is equals to 1 by q, and it will equals to q minus 1 into d is equals to 1 by p. After subtracting this minus minus and minus, this will cancel out. P minus 1 minus q, this minus minus plus 1, and d is a common factor. 1 upon q minus 1 upon p. So I will take 1 and 1 will cancel. P minus q into d is equals to pq, and this is p minus q. So I will take this and this will cancel. D is equals to 1 upon pq. I will take this d and put into the given equation. So from equation 1, if I take equation 1, a plus p minus 1, and what is the value of d? That is 1 upon pq is equals to 1 upon q, right? A. Next step is a plus, I will take this on the right hand side, 1 by q, that is a is equals to 1 by q minus p minus 1 upon pq. I will take the LCM, that is pq. So this will come here, p minus plus 1. This and this will cancel. 1 upon pq is there. So both have same value, 1 upon pq. Now I will concentrate on a plus spq. Okay, that is pq by 2. 2 time of a plus n is equals to pq minus 1 into d. So I will put the value of a and d, that is pq by 2. 2 time of 1 upon pq plus pq minus 1 upon pq. Okay, so I will close the brackets. Pq by 2, that will equals to pq, and this is 2 plus pq minus 1. This will equals to pq, and pq will cancel. 2 minus 1, that is 1. Half. This is pq plus 1. This is the value which is we have to find. This is the required values. In this way we can find the values of SPQ by using A and D. Do the practice of this type of question. Thank you.